Hey team, today we are going to be talking about a subject that I think a lot of you've heard about, you've heard the terms, but you do not know how to make it happen, right? Elite and Premier. And a lot of you might be thinking, hey, look, Kelsey, I am just trying to get to Diamond right now. I'm not even thinking about Elite, Premier Coach, or Elite Team and things like that. Like, I am just trying to get myself to Diamond. But here's the thing, like I mentioned at the beginning of this entire training, guys, you want to think about hitting Diamond, but you also want to think about beyond Diamond. Whenever you hit Premier, whenever your team, I want to let you know, I'm going to throw that in there right off the bat, because Elite and Premier is not something that you can achieve alone. This is something that you achieve by having a rock star team. And it's something that not many coaches in the organization or many teams in the organization will accomplish. It's just not something that's possible because it takes a lot of work and it takes effort by the entire team to make it happen. So what the heck is Elite and Premier? So I'm going to start off with Premier and give you guys basically a rundown in regards to what that is. Elite and Premier are both programs that are designed to reward coaches for developing their businesses and exceeding their performance year after year. So every single year it's getting bigger and better. Your team's doing bigger and better, and you are shooting for something big. Now, in order to be a Premier coach, we'll start with Premier first. Between the first of the year and the last day of the year, so this is a goal that you set on January 1st and you're shooting for until December 31st, guys. You have to earn at least 135 elite points. And I'm going to have a huge breakdown of this entire thing in a document attached to this video, which will show you exactly how you get elite points and things like that. And I'll go into a little more about that in a second. But you need to have 135 elite points. You need to be a paid 2-star diamond or higher on December 31st. And then you need to advance 2 diamonds in that year. So, and those diamonds obviously must be diamonds on December 31st also. If you can achieve all 3 of those things, so 135 elite points, 2-star diamond, and your coach is holding diamond, then you have a Premier team. That is a huge accomplishment. Again, not many coaches can say that they have done that. How do you earn these points? How do you get these elite and Premier points? It comes through team volume. It goes by the PV that your coaches are producing. So every single time that one of your coaches enrolls somebody in, every time like their Shakeology comes out, every single time that they enroll a customer, not a discount coach, that counts as PV. Every time that hits 500, you're going to get a point for that. And every time one of your personally sponsored coaches qualifies for Success Club, you get a point for that. And then guess what? If you're hitting Success Club in the same month, they double that. So say 3 of your coaches hit Success Club, then you're going to get 6 points instead of 3. So that's such a huge, huge thing. And that's the same way for Elite, guys. Those 3 categories, team volume. So as your team volume grows, as your business continues to grow, you're going to notice that that's going to continue going up and you get points for that. The PV, so whatever your coaches are doing, what the customers they're signing up, their Shakeology coming out, anything that they're doing in the PV category, that's going to help with your points. And then third, again, them hitting Success Club. So if your coaches are consistently hitting Success Club and you're doing your job as a leader, because they should be hitting Success Club, that's helping you put your team in the path to becoming a 2016, 2017 Elite or Premier team. Now, again, I'm not going to go into too many more details in regards to how it is because I have a really detailed document that's attached to this video in regards to how to achieve both of those things. But it's extremely, extremely important that if you want to, if this is something that's on your goal board, this is something that you're shooting for and that you're working with your team to make it happen. Elite is very similar to Premier, but instead of you needing to have 2 diamonds, so being a 2-star diamond coach, you want to be a 5-star diamond coach, meaning you have 5 diamonds on your team by December 31st. Every single one of those coaches must be a paid diamond, so they can't kind of be bobbling back and forth between emerald and diamond, which is so important because at the beginning of this training, you guys remember that we were talking about the leadership ladder and how that creates stability in regards to into our businesses. So that's extremely, extremely important that you guys are you're making sure that your diamonds on your team are very strong diamonds, because that way you guys can achieve that team goal as elite or premier. But again, elite is different in the sense that you do have to be a 5-star diamond instead of a 2-star diamond, coach. And you still have to rank advance 2 new diamonds that year. So just say you were a 5-star diamond in 2015, you still need to bring on 2 new diamonds in 2016 in order to be a new elite coach. And you also just need 135 elite points again, but that changes in regards, it doesn't change in regards to how you get those elite points. So very, very, very similar. A way for you to see how to achieve elite. There is a goal guide that I also attached to this video, and I'm going to show it to you really quick so you can track exactly how to help your team get to premier or elite. And that is this. It tells you again how to become an elite coach. This is the same thing for premier, guys. This is an example right here on how to earn. So just say you and 4 of your coaches hit Success Club. You do 2. That's 8 points. And look how many you're going to end up with. The maximum is 61 points in this category. The minimum is 34. A category 2 is that PV. So if you're bringing in new coaches every single month, if you're bringing, like, even if that's a discount coach, you're getting points in that category. So you're going to see here, there's 3. If this person's bringing in 3 people a month, that's actually making the elite points continue to go up, because those coaches, if they stick around, their PV is going up every single month. Your max on this one is also 61 points. Minimum is 34. The last category, as I mentioned, is advancement team volume. So the max for this category is 40. The minimum is 13. You earn 1 point for every 10,000 ATV points earned in 2015 compared to 2014. This one is one that a lot of people get confused on. So you can see this equation here. I'm not going to, like I said, go into too much detail on that because this is going to be attached to this video. But in a nutshell, you're going to get 13 points. So as your team volume continues to grow, Beachbody is aware of that compared to the year before, and you get points for the next year. So it's basically rewarding you on team growth. And then attached to this also is a blank one, so you can track your own elite and premier tracker. So definitely take time today to go through these. Even if you're an emerald coach, even if you're a ruby coach, even if you've actually hit diamond by this point already, this is something that you're going to want to put on your goal board, because again, this is not something that many coaches achieve. This is not something that many teams achieve. And I have to say, you guys all know, Team Simply Beautiful is going for elite this year. We're going to become an elite team. There's so many benefits that come with being an elite team, guys, or premier, even premier. Like, I want you guys to realize that both of those are in your reach. You can do this for your teams too. And for them to be able to say, for our team to be able to say at the end of this year that our team was a 2016 elite team, I think that that says something because we really worked our butts off to get there. So put this on your vision board. Post below what your thoughts are on this topic and if it's something that you're shooting for. It's still the middle of the year. We have plenty of time to make this kind of stuff a reality. So start thinking about life beyond diamond. That is where it gets really, really fun. It's for you and your team. All right? Have a great day, guys.